On behalf of the Nashville Area Chamber of Commerce CEO Champions, I want to say that we are truly excited to present the second annual Academies of Nashville Career Exploration Fair. This year, we have built on last year's success to expand the fair to all first-time 9th grade students in Metro's 12 zoned high schools. Today, over 4,200 high school freshmen will interact with hundreds of professional volunteers. This is much more than just a field trip. The students have been preparing for this unique experience in their freshman seminar and AVID courses. They each have a workbook and will follow up activities at their school once the day is over.
What is it that you're filling out right now?
This thing for the schools.
What is it? What is it about?
Like jobs, academies, and all that. Like what you do in your jobs, you ask the questions and everything about what they do.
So what are your
Okay, and what do you guys think about the career fair?
I think it's actually pretty good, you know, a lot of stuff to learn about.
psychiatrist and a surgeon? Okay, so what booths have helped you really establish more about what you want to do, where you want to go?
I've been to the what's it called? The accountant one, over there, because like I'm really good with math, and that changed my mind about being anything else. So.
Oh, really? So you kind of found out what you wanted to do?
Yeah.
So what do you want to do now after going to that booth?
I want to be an accountant because like I'm really good with numbers and math.
So what do you see that's different this year coming back?
A lot more kids, a lot more engagement. I think that the kids are a lot more asking intuitive questions, and just overall their interest has kind of peaked this year.
Okay, and how are the freshmen acting towards this booth so far?
Oh, you know, we've had a few people come by, and they've enjoyed knowing that if you love music but you're not quite a musician or a singer, that there's something to do in the music business that doesn't require that. You can come do this right there.
Well, CMT is very, one of our main features is that we want to celebrate family and community and give back. And so what better way to invest through the education system, and specifically the Academies of Nashville. We've been lucky enough to be part of the evolution since the beginning, and have been partnering with McGavock High School directly to their Digital Design and Communications Academy, and have already seen some of the positive outcomes of that. So it just keeps growing from there.
We're here with Country Music Television, CMT. I work in the marketing department, but we have somebody that represents all of our departments over here.
So how do you guys like the career fair so far?
I think it's really fun. It kind of depicts what you want to be and what you don't want to be.
I like walking around and seeing different things and things that I wouldn't have tried before.
I think it's cool that you can like walk around and learn about different careers and like things you didn't know before.
What do we do here? This is Nashville Ballet, so we do a little bit of everything. We have a set design department, obviously costume design, and then of course we have like a shoe mistress whose job is to order all the shoes for the instructor.
This is why I'm here. I want to see what I could like do in the future.
Okay, so have you seen anything that's caught your interest in what you want to do?
Yeah, graphic designing, radio, television, stuff like
so
that.
You want to do what I'm doing, right?
Maybe.
So what is one of the biggest questions that you have for every booth here?
Like, how passionate are you for your career you have?
Okay, so you're trying to seek more about passion and what you want to do.
Yes.
Okay. So how does that affect your decision on what you want to do?
Because I want to wake up every day and say, yes, I'm going to work.
So what is happening exactly in this scene right here?
Right here we've got our simulation mannequin that we use to help educate and train the new nurses and the techs at the hospital. We can simulate a patient event so the nurses can be in a protected environment and learn from their mistakes without actually harming a real patient.
I just felt like I needed to go right to nursing and ask them as much questions as I needed to and stuff like that.
Have they helped you figure out anything? What have you learned?
I learned how to give birth, and I listened to a heartbeat. And
one thing that I've really enjoyed is I think you guys are dressed a little bit more professionally this year, and I've liked that. You know, some of you guys dressed in your normal school attire, and that's fine, but I think it's really good to see you guys, you know, step it up a little bit this year. And I think from the business perspective, there's a lot more interest, a lot more careers represented this year for you.
This is the second year that Trevecca has sponsored the Career Exploration Fair. The first year, our information technology department out of our School of Business came and had a wonderful experience at allowing students to learn about all the options are there with information technology. This year, we not only brought the faculty members from the information technology department, but also brought our physics department. And that was an exciting expansion of careers that we could help students explore.
You're sitting at home, you're sitting on chat, and you want to talk with your friends. Well, how do they talk to each other? How do your computer talk to each other, right? Well, these are the equipment behind the scene that makes that possible, right? So
we look at people who are passionate about what they're doing. And we certainly expect them to have some educational background, but technical schools, for us, when someone's passionate about it, it means as much as going to MIT. Right. I mean, it's just as valuable to me if they're passionate about what they're doing and they're good at it.
I'm actually a corporate trainer for Thompson Machinery, but we're displaying our simulator for a hydraulic excavator on a construction job site.
Yeah, it's exciting.
It's exciting. So what are you trying to teach them?
Well, I'm here to advocate the library and what a fun place it is to work and all the different kinds of opportunities there. I think people maybe think that the library is only about checking out books or being a librarian, but there's a lot of different opportunities, and I'm an example of that as far as a literacy and reading advocate.
What do you guys think about the career fair?
It's good so far.
Have you seen a career that you're interested in yet?
Yeah.
What is that?
Police.
You want to be a police officer?
Do you feel like them coming here is helping them?
I think this is a really good thing because a lot of students don't know what they want to do at this age, and even sometimes at the college level also. They don't know what they want to do. So this gives them a variety of things, a big taste of what life is like, and if they decide they see something else they want to do, they may think in one thing in their mind, I want to be, let's say, a chef. But being a police officer is really cool because this is what they do. It's a lot more than I thought. So I think I want to be a police officer, but it gives them a little more ideas. Mm-hmm.
Do you have to do job training?
Yes, that's the most important thing. This is a hands-on job, so you got to have that experience to be able to back up what you're doing. And when you're talking to these people about what's going on, you have to be very important to make sure you're giving them the correct information. Because they're counting on you to give them the correct information about their car. You know what I mean? So you have to make sure you back that up.
Describe the environment you're working in.
The environment I work in, I'm a high school recruiter, so I work in high schools pretty much all day, college fairs, careers fairs, things of that nature.
So how do you like the vibe from the freshmen so far?
I think it's awesome. You know, to be a freshman at this point in time, when I was a freshman, I was totally disoriented, didn't know what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go. A lot of these guys are already prepared and knowing what they want to do in life. They're already working on getting to that point in life as a freshman. I think that's impressive. I really do.
That I would have to do or you would have to do as a job. Marketing, we have to be able to market this particular area. We have to be able to sell it. Okay, so you have to have sales opportunity or experience with that. You have to be interested in food and service, so that's a good start.
For me, it would be to enlighten future hospitality people into the prospects of working in this industry, because it's a great industry to work in. And then for students to really open up and think about it. Hospitality is the fastest growing segment of our economy right now. Everyone else is not growing jobs, we are.
What did you just learn from him?
I just learned that his job isn't that easy, that there are challenges that he does face at his job, and he loves his job. I might try to do his job as well. It's very interesting on what he does.
Get to play with eggs.
So, when a student comes up to you asking about this field and about getting into this field, what do you tell them?
I tell them basically three things. One, it's a growing field. In the 21st century, there is a growing demand as we become more of a global economy and countries are connected across the world, that public health is turning into a field like it has never been before in preventing diseases and injuries and disabilities, as I say. Two, the job market is open both locally and nationally. We are expecting a workforce shortage of about 250,000 people, and we're not graduating that many folks in our public health schools, et cetera, across the country. So if they're going to pursue a career in healthcare, really want them to think about public health as an opportunity. And three, it's one of the best and most rewarding and fun jobs on a daily basis.
So what do y'all think about like all this career fair and stuff for all the ninth graders?
I think it's amazing.
I think it's amazing.
Yeah, me.
Hi, what academy are you? We're in a freshman academy.
Okay, what academy are you looking to get into?
I want to be in the Academy of Community Health next year. I want to be in the medical field.
We actually have a credit union in Antioch. We opened a credit union, a student-run credit union in Antioch, and so they're actually performing the transactions for the students, teachers, and faculty and administration there. So
Coming in, what did you expect to see? What did you expect to learn?
Well, I was expecting to learn about different businesses and what the businesses had to offer.
Okay, so going to all these booths, how has that helped you decide what you want to do?
Well, I already knew what I wanted to be. I wanted to go into something with math, so accounting, real estate, business appraisal. So what it did, it helped me decide like the different companies that are out there and what I actually wanted to go into and choose.
What would you say the best part of this career fair is for ninth graders?
Getting to know more, like if you're interested in something, you get to know more about anything. Like if you wanted to know more information, you get to learn more about it. You get to know stuff you didn't know at first.
Thank you.
The career fair that the Chamber in Nashville is putting on, I think is going to be a great benefit to all college freshmen. The reason being, they're going to start that process 4 years early, and they're going to have a leg up and be ahead of all the college freshmen that have never had that experience about what do I really want to be, and go around and talk to 8 or 10 people, because a lot of these freshmen are going to see that, boy, I never thought I was interested in biology. They do really cool stuff, and I thought I didn't like science. But Mrs. So-and-so at this table really did some cool stuff, and I might check that out in college. So the students that go through the freshman career day, I think, are going to have a big advantage over freshmen in other areas.
In just a moment, the CEO champions will be touring the Career Exploration Fair, and will have an opportunity to see some of the interaction between the students and professionals.
That we have here today is to be able to introduce the students to these 6 areas, and you can look on the top of the ceilings here and you'll see hospitality and tourism, health, human and public service, arts, media and communication, engineering, that's 8. But the idea is for the young people to find an area in here where they have passion or interest. If we can get them to visit the booths in the area where they want to think about a career with their book, they're required to do 3 interviews and meet people. And so the business community has come out here with the professionals they have, with some hands-on opportunities to see the equipment that students that they work with and the kind of education necessary to do what they do. Maybe you've seen that study that the Chamber released for our 10-county area talking about high-wage, high-demand jobs here in our community. They're represented here today. As we think about Nashville, and everybody looks at Nashville from their own perspective, but the hotel and hospitality industry is a driver of Nashville. How many people love to come to Nashville and participate in Music City? And this business here supports all of that for all of us. My love, my area, the health area here. Dialysis Clinics Incorporated, St. Thomas, our midwifery program from Vanderbilt School of Nursing, learning about delivering healthy infants is really important. Our Vanderbilt Orthopedics and our ambulance sports medicine, the YMCA. Over on the far side over here through our Metro Health Department, we have healthy eating and how to do that. And Meharry's over here with their medical science. You know, certainly America needs more people in science. We tell people, if you want to get your free master's degree, medical science is the way to go. So, or a PhD. You know, one of the things that I think we can feel good about as citizens of Nashville is the fact that all these businesses are out here because they care about the children who are in our schools. If we think about 22,000 Metro high school students, that's a lot of young people. And the jobs are out there if they stay with school, get the training they need, and then become productive citizens. All of this technology that's out here for these young people, they see this, and all of a sudden they say, I'm interested in that. But staying in school. The school will open these doors for these young people. When they stop and do an interview, we reach in and bring out our red pen, initial that book for them. So that book is what allows this interface between the student in order for them to get their grade. And so, for example, I'm interested in the young people being able to say to their mother or father, grandparents, whoever, this is what I want to be. And then finding ways through the school, through the small learning community, the academy, to move them in that direction. And I think that's what this is all about.
This covers a lot of different areas, all the way from arts and our graphic design areas over to the music industry. We've got a lot of different representation in this area.
And we got 4,200 students here as well.
You can tell they're everywhere. All right. CMT seems to be a really popular booth back here in the back corner.
I know you're with CMT.
Yes, sir. This is Evan, our host.
Hey, Evan. Great to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Looks like this is one of the more popular places.
Well, you know, TV. That's not hard. We've got everything from brick. We've got all the subcontractors in the back here, automotive and aviation.
They're getting to work with the...
Yes, getting the hands-on experience.
Hands-on experience. This is great.
In that corner, we've got agriculture and Tennessee Tech has some people back here.
That's great.
Soil scientists. And this is the business, marketing, and information technology section.
Well, it changes people's attitudes about, particularly when you're in the 9th grade and you don't really know why you want to be in school. So tremendous impact on the workforce, and what happens is we, provide, it's the #1 economic development initiative we have is education. You're having an educated workforce. So do you know how many actual booth displays?
I'm going to say there's between 20 and 30 in each area. So multiply that by 6, we probably got 150 to 200 companies represented here today. Yeah. Well, and speaking of lunch, we're going to move into the hospitality area. A lot of our restaurants and hotels and our great tourism business here in Nashville.
Well, hospitality and tourism is second largest.
You're right.
Oh, and guess what?
Adventure Science Center. Looks like they've got some fun interactive things here.
Look at this.
It looks like you got a good group of students coming through.
We've had so much fun, and they're so fascinated. We've got a digital microscope they love too.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that was.
So you can see it in your hand.
They board meeting the other day. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
So you can see
That's really cool. That is neat.
See, and do my time. You can do the. Yeah, watch this on the material on the top.
Oh wow.
Good to see you. Tell me what you do.
I'm a business manager in the music industry.
Okay, great.
Take care of artists' money. We've had a lot of people stop by and ask what we do. Mostly because they don't know, which is good.
Yeah, that's a really interesting part of the business, I know.
It is. It's if you like. I keep telling these kids, if you like music, money, and math, this is where you need to be.
You're a songwriter and singer. Good to meet you. Have you had a lot of business today?
I have.
You have. Good. Good.
Really cool.
So what are people asking about? Writing or singing or both?
They're asking the standard questions on the packet, and then I've had a lot of salary questions, which are funny because really right now it's just a little bit above zero, but I figure it so that it seems a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
But no, they ask questions about what the coolest thing is that I've done, and if there's room in my life for other things beside my career.
Yeah. So
everyone's been really polite.
Good. Thank you for doing this. So you're Jesse registered.
How are you?
Good. I hear you've had plenty of business today.
We've been doing well. We ran out of all of our food. So.
Did you really? Well, are you interested in this business? Where are you from? What school? Glencliff. Okay.
One of the most creative exhibits we have is Hutton Hotel. They're known within the industry for all their green initiatives. So they put all that to work here. This is where the students can come and look at the different energy sources they have, and they can use a gun to show how you can tell if something's being efficient or not. This is
jobs also for you. Hundreds of things for you to do, and not in just one place, in different places across the continent, throughout the country, throughout the world, which is why being a chef, it will take you to different countries, to different worlds and things like that.
Holiday Inn, actively, they're the Hillwood partner. Holiday Inn Vanderbilt, Tom Druffel. And he actually has some students from Hillwood that are helping, talking about how he currently hires them.
Oh, really?
For his tailgating, for the events, for event planning.
Is it really?
It's never hatched, so we drained it to keep it from smelling. Now this is not real, it's a model. What do you think that is? Where'd that come from? It is a reptile.
It's a snake.
It's a snake. It's the biggest snake in the world, which is?
An anaconda.
Anaconda.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
It's a great job to expose all these kids to all these tourism opportunities.
Right. Have you gotten a lot of interest?
We have.
Good.
I think Paula and I were just talking. One of the kids asked her, "Is your job fun?" And she says, "Absolutely." That's what we promote. Tourism jobs are fun.
Now, it is my honor to recognize a very important person in the development of public education in Nashville. In Davidson County. We have a great education mayor here. He's helping us move to the forefront in the country, so it's my honor to recognize at this point in time Mayor Carl Dean. Please join me in welcoming him.
Thank you, Dr. Register, and this is a good day. I had the opportunity when I came in to go through the exhibit hall, and there's a lot of excitement in there and a lot of young people. Today's Career Exploration Fair is a vivid example of what community involvement in our schools can do and how they can help our schools. You can't underestimate the importance of public-private partnerships and the impact that it has on schools and students. This is an area where Nashville is particularly strong, and we need to continue to build on it. By leveraging partnerships, our city benefits today and our students benefit today and in the future. I want to thank the leadership of the Chamber, the Pencil Foundation, and particularly our schools for making this fair a reality. Nashville has, and we're blessed to have, very diverse industries, and our students need to take advantage of that. We want to encourage other businesses to become involved with our schools and with our high school career academies. At this time, I get to recognize this year's winner of the Best in Show Gold Record Award. Each year, a panel of judges, I'm sure very well-qualified judges, views the 6 partnership council areas at the Career Exploration Fair. And the judges make a determination of the best in show that is the most engaging and comprehensive area for students. I don't have an envelope, but I am the sole person, other than the person who gave me this information, who knows who the winner is, and I wrote it down on the back of this sheet. When I turn this sheet over and announce this year's Best of Show winner, would the representative of that partnership council please come up to the podium to receive the award? And the winner is the Health Partnership Council. Bill? Good work. Here you go. Thank you. Take our picture here, I think. Thank you.
I accept this award on behalf of Vanderbilt University and all of the partners of our group that are here today, the 6 partnership councils. Thank you very much.